Most green risottos don't look like this, and it's not food coloring. There are two simple techniques that make this work every time. Before we even touch the rice, we're going to start with the spinach puree. This step looks simple, but it's one of the biggest quality differences between a home risotto and a restaurant one. Blanch the spinach briefly in well-salted water, just long enough to soften it. Then straight into an ice bath. This locks in not only the color, but keeps the flavor clean. We're gonna make sure to squeeze out any excess water, so take your time here. The less we carry over, the smoother the puree will be. I hate metal blenders with a passion. I wanna see what I'm doing, and I also want to be controlling the speed. Blend it on high speed until it's completely smooth. No texture, no graininess. The smoother it is, the more refined the final risotto will feel. This is the foundation, and if the foundation isn't right, nothing later can fix it. Now we can start building the risotto. Finally, chop the shallots. A rule of thumb for me is to make sure that the pieces of onions or shallots that we're using are smaller than the grains of rice. Sweat the shallots gently over a medium heat with a bit of olive oil. If they start to brown, the heat is too high. We want them translucent and sweet. Add the arborio rice directly to the pot. Take a moment to coat every grain of rice in that nice rich olive oil. Then we're gonna deglaze with the white wine. This is about balancing the dish with a bit of acidity. Let the wine reduce almost completely before the next step. I'm gonna be adding hot homemade turkey broth, 1 ladle at a time. This slow hydration is what develops the starch and gives risotto its natural creaminess. Perfectly cooked risotto rice is where it's still slightly al dente. At this point, it's the most important. We're gonna take it off the heat. In Italian, it's called mantecatura. This is where we're gonna be adding in a cold knob of butter and finely grated parmigiano. Stirring it in gently to create a smooth, glossy emulsion. Still off the heat, I'm gonna be adding in a couple tablespoons of my spinach puree. This preserves the vibrant green color and keeps that flavor fresh, not dull or muddy. Giving it one final stir and adjusting the seasoning if needed before we plate. Perfect. One of my favorite recipes I've learned in a French-Italian restaurant, and it's beautiful the way it is right now. I don't like overcomplicating the garnish with a bunch of stuff, so I'm just gonna add some Parmigiano shavings. I don't want to overcomplicate the garnish. Let the food speak for itself. Delicious. It actually tastes like spinach. It doesn't taste like just boiled vegetables. It took me so many attempts to get this right, and I had to learn all the little tips and tricks which I shared with you today to nail it. So I hope you appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode with new recipes and a different setting. As you see, we're packing and things are a little bit messy, so we'll catch you in the next one. Bon appetit.